This is spaghetti alla Natalina. Oh yes, beautiful, colorful pasta. And this makes you smarter. The ingredients are very good for your brain. Oh yeah, this pasta is from Naples. This Neapolitan dish is easy, it's fast. And all the ingredients that we have in this plate are in your pantry right now. So you can make it right now. Look at that. We put all the beautiful ingredients that belong to this pasta. It's so good. To make spaghetti alla Natalina, we need spaghetti, and we chose thick spaghetti, nice spaghetto quadrato, thick. Try to find this because it makes a huge difference. Otherwise, use normal spaghetti. I'm using about 300 grams of pasta for 2 people. Here I have 80 grams of Californian walnuts, a handful or less than 1 handful pine nuts, a handful of sultanas, capers. It's up to you if you like capers. If you don't like them, don't use them or use less. Black olives cut in half, some fresh chopped parsley, 1 punnet of cherry tomatoes, which is about 250 grams. This is not part of the original recipe, but I do like to add a few tablespoons of passata or blended peeled tomatoes. I think it adds more flavors, but it's my choice. 2 cloves of garlic, 1 per person, 1 nice strong red hot chili pepper, 2 anchovies. You can use 3 if you like, or you don't use any if you don't like anchovies. I don't love anchovies, but this recipe needs anchovies because the anchovy will disappear in the pan, but it will give you amazing flavor. We also need about 5 or 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and salt and pepper. That's it. The last time I was in Naples, my friend Virginia from the food blog La Gustosa Idea, which means the tasty idea, she introduced me to this beautiful dish. It was created by the farmers outside of Naples, and it's so simple, so easy, and these are the ingredients that you have in your pantry, you have in your kitchen, so anyone can make it. And I recommend you to go and check out the website, my friend Virginia website, because she has the most beautiful, authentic Southern Italian dishes. Now we put the pan on a medium-low heat and we add the extra virgin olive oil. This is nice and hot, guys, you can see. Can you see how hot it is? Extra virgin olive oil is in there, and we can crush the garlic. Perfect. I love my crushed garlic, love it. Stir. We don't want the garlic to burn, so we can add a splash of water, just a little splash. Now we add the chili. We add 2 anchovies. And what we do now is we move the anchovies around. You will see they will disappear. It's amazing how this happens. The anchovies will disappear and will give the flavors to the oil. Make sure you do this on a very, very low heat because the garlic can burn. The flavors of the anchovies are very strong. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the anchovies, but once the anchovy disappear, this oil is gonna taste so good. You don't even know the anchovies were in here. See how they're disappearing? Another minute, you won't see them anymore. If you feel like the oil is too hot, add a little bit more water. Now press on the anchovies, just like that. You see the oil is getting darker as well. It's getting darker because the anchovies are making the oil darker and tastier. When you get to this point, see the anchovies disappeared. So now is the time for us to add the other ingredients. So now we put the pine nuts first, put the sultana, we put the walnuts, but I crushed them first before we put them in. Make sure you crush them. Now we add the capers. You don't have to use the capers, but I think they're very important here. Now stir. Let's make sure all these ingredients make love together. They get the flavor from the oil. Just quickly stir. We also want the pine nuts to toast a little bit. Can you believe we're making pasta with nuts, with sultanas? This is incredible. Sounds like a salad, but it's not. And this is old school. This has been around for a long time. If you see big pieces of walnut, you can just break them. Now we want to add the sauce in there. The sauce, we're going to get the sauce from the cherry tomatoes, okay? So here we go with the cherry tomatoes. And now it will take about 5 minutes for the cherry tomatoes to release the juice. And in about 5 minutes, we will go and put pressure on the tomatoes. So the juice will come out. I like to add just a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. Because this will help the juice come out of the cherry tomatoes quicker. The smell is very, very, very nice. So what we want to do at this point, you see the juice from the cherry tomatoes? You can also add a little bit more water to make it more runny, I guess. But this is what we want to do now. We want to press on the tomatoes because we want the juice to come out. The juice must come out. Now this is the time where I want to add 3 tablespoons of passata. In this case, this is blended peeled tomatoes. Actually, I'm gonna put more. Put 4. Now let's do this. Yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of passata in this dish. And I believe in the old days, everyone had passata. I believe everyone who lives outside Naples in the farms have passata in their garage. Now we add the olives. Don't forget the olives, they don't need to be cooked. Okay, so they can go right at the end. I'm gonna put some parsley. Be generous with the salt. Be generous with the pepper. Now we can mix. And the sauce is ready. So what we can do is now we can boil the pasta, okay? Let's boil the pasta and the sauce can rest. Now we need to boil the pasta. So in boiling water, we add 1 tablespoon of sea salt or rock salt. Now we can boil the spaghetti. Always read the instruction on the packet, okay? From the moment you put the pasta in the boiling water, you start counting the time. This pasta needs 13 minutes to boil, and we're gonna cook it for 30 minutes. Make sure the pasta is inside, and every couple of minutes we go and stir, just to make sure the spaghetti don't get stuck to the bottom of the pot. The pasta will be ready in 2 minutes, so what we want to do is to get the pasta water. Very, very important to get the pasta water. And let's put the sauce back on the stove. We want this to be nice and warm. We add some pasta water in there. Don't worry if you put too much because the pasta will absorb all the water, okay? Now we're ready to add the pasta in this marvelous sauce. Come on. Beautiful pasta is ready. Nice and al dente. Let's collect the pasta. This is how I like to do it. You can use a colander, up to you. This is how I collect my pasta. I want to be nice and gentle to this beautiful pasta because I need to make your pasta. You cannot refuse. Don't forget, you can get this t-shirt online right now. It can be a present for yourself, for your family, for your friends, and I can guarantee you everybody will be stopping you on the street. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Hi pasta, you ready to go in? Quickly mix everything together. As you can see, you need some more pasta water, so don't be shy with the pasta water. This pasta will absorb all the water, so don't worry. I think now we can toss. There's no pecorino involved in here, no parmigiano involved in this recipe. You can put it if you want, but you don't need to. We're ready to serve it. This is old school pasta, you know, poor man food, so you don't need to be fancy. But I've got this utensil, I have to use it. It's a tweezer for spaghetti. So I go all the way in, collect the pasta. Now we put it in the plate. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Now on top, we put all the beautiful ingredients that belong to this pasta. Now to finish it off, we put some parsley on. Nice green. I know some of you might say, oh, I want to put cheese. Do whatever you want, but you don't need cheese. Best time of the video recipe, eating time. Let's see if all these ingredients combine very well together. Pasta cooked to perfection. Chili is very spicy. The combination of ingredients is not, I was expecting like too much. It's not. They're very delicate. The walnuts take over, of course, because it's a lot more than everything else, but they are very nice, delicate ingredients. Delicate is the word I want to use about this dish. Napolitan food, it's rich, it's full of amazing fresh ingredients, but there is something I've noticed that all Napolitan dishes have in common: delicate. How these dishes are combined together, who created this, I don't know. How did the person come up with this idea, I don't know, but they do work so well together. Even capers, who have strong flavors, are not taking over. They're just playing together, working together to give me a beautiful culinary experience in my mouth. I feel like my brain is already bigger and smarter because I never spoke this way. I'm speaking in a beautiful way I've never done before. So the question is, do you want to become smart like me? Make this pasta now. It's so good. Really enjoying this. I'm not even a big fan of walnuts, to be honest, but I love it. I love it in this dish. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Let me know, do you think the best Italian food comes from Naples? I'm starting to believe so, because Naples never disappoint. Let me know what city or region of Italy you think makes the best food. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia. Vincenzo's Plate. This is a pasta you can't refuse.